Well, if you haven't been outside today, it feels like fall. It feels like fall. They had the Apple Butterfest last Sunday. Woo, man, just in time for that chilly weather to come through. I know you can't hear me, but I wanted to point out something that I've been noticing here. Every week when we come in, there's a little happy hole here. We're gonna try to get close and see what's down in this hole. If you look carefully, you see. Oh, I'm gonna lose my paper. Can you see that down there? That, my friends, is a crawfish. Yeah, it's a big one too. So here's the adventure we're gonna go on. I'm not gonna take much of your time, less than 30 more seconds. We're just gonna try to stick this down here and see if I can grab him and get him to come out and play. Here we go, here we go. See his little pincher right there? Let's see if he'll pinch it. This guy's big. Oh. He jumped back in. Well, that was an adventure. That was an, oh, good. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Just what Michelle wanted.
Oh, yes.
To be on the staff video update. Her husband came up with the best car idea, and I think did it come from you?
No, it was him.
Oreo Speedwagon, an Oreo Speedwagon was a hit at Lemons last weekend. I wasn't able to be there, but I heard your husband drove that car faster than anybody.
He loves it. He loves it.
So anyway, thanks for all you do. So that's step one of the good old staff video update. Oh, here we go. We got more people walking out. So these people love to be on video. That's Brent.
Hi.
Jason, is this your second staff video update debut?
Yes. Oh, is that what I'm on?
Yeah, that's right.
This is the walking down the stairs, like behind the couch.
Well, it is 5 o'clock. Everybody's leaving, and I'm walking the wrong way. But see you guys. All right, so hurricane update. We had over 30 people interested in going down to help out with some relief effort. I think I told you this story, but Paul leads one of the largest or most successful multi-site churches in rural America. He does it in the panhandle of Florida, and I've gotten to know him in the North Point Network. Great guy. He was featured on Carrie Nieuwhof talking about how to do multi-site church in areas that are under-resourced and potentially under-reached. Great guy. I mean, if he were here with our staff, you would be like, man, he's just fun to be around, loves Jesus, loves people, smart, all of that stuff. So I'm excited to see what our next step is there. I am also going to include a link in the email from Steve Kujawski. I always call him Kujawski, saying it wrong. Anyway, he was an insurance adjuster. He went down to North Carolina, and I'll let him share his story. You can click on that when the video is done. But anyway, we're hoping to bring some teams down to Florida to see if we can help with relief, and then on the backside of some of the major cleanup and repairs and all of that, see how we can help beyond that. Okay? We'll keep you updated as we go. I don't know if you heard this weekend, but we kicked off with Heart. And if you hadn't had a chance to watch the weekend message, please take some time to do so, just so that you understand a little bit of what the conversation that we started. I'll talk about what we're going to do this week. In fact, that's where I'm headed, to a lobby display right now. But one of the numbers that we shared as we celebrated our 23rd anniversary, in fact, October 17th, 15th or 17th, I should remember that. It was the official day where my 3rd anniversary is being here. So you guys have put up with me for 3 years. Anyway, 3rd anniversary, October 17th, 23 years of history, 9,213 people getting baptized. That is a number that, man, we should just go, God, thank you so much. I talked about that at the staff meeting, that being thankful in all circumstances is really God's will for our life. That's what it says in 1 Thessalonians 5. So celebrate that together. Celebrate that in your huddles this weekend. I'm going to turn some lights on over here. Oh, yes, right here. So anyway, we celebrated that. And then we kicked off the conversation around how to give with heart, how to give generously with heart. We have people taking the decision cards that they don't have to sign, but it will help us celebrate steps that are taken. I would love for every staff member to participate. Even if you're just continuing to give where you're at, that's the step that you can mark and continue to do that with heart. That's great. But I think as we reflect and think about that, so does our staff. So what we are going to do this weekend is we are going to invite people to come out with Sharpies and start to mark up the With Heart board on the moment when God changed them at Cedar Creek. So you may want to do that as a staff at all of our campuses on a couple of your boards. Don't take up a ton of space, but sign your name with a Sharpie, put a date on there, and hopefully these boards will begin to fill up with stories of life change that I think we're going to be able to leverage later on in some creative ways that I'll share with you later. But we're going to invite people to come out and mark a date, give a word or two about how God has used this place to change their life. So that'll be kind of fun. And this weekend, we are going to be showing the story about how God makes an eternal return on our investment. The big idea is God, when we trust God with earthly resources, his strength transforms them into eternal impact. And I'm going to be doing something I've never done, 10 verses, 10 key takeaways in 10 minutes with a timer. And we're going to kind of rifle through that. So it'll be a little different approach to a weekend message. There's going to be a great video on some of the stories that I want to get better at telling of the ways that God's used Cedar Creek to change communities in Honduras and Latin America and nationally, and some of the churches that we've started and our affiliation with ARC and how we are supporting them, and then most importantly here locally. And I'll be showing the graphic of the state of Christianity in America. And really, as people are thinking about trusting God with their giving, thinking about the eternal return on investment as well. And so I think that's going to set up the kind of the call to action in week 3, which is where we're going to invite people to turn in their kind of their decision. And we're crafting we got some stories of how financial generosity has changed lives, so we'll be sharing all of that next week. So just wanted to give you an update on that. That's all I got for you. Also, thanks for participating in the Blade survey. They were blown away by our participation, 95%. That's incredible. The standard is like 60%, and so we haven't seen any results yet, but just wanted to say, way to go. You guys are awesome. So enjoy some fall weather. Get some Flights Farm donuts and some apple cider. Get a bonfire and enjoy yourself a nice evening, all right? Love you guys. See ya.